yeah, I'm just going to try to do this. And you'll just have to see 2 videos because it's yeah, it's getting late. Okay, so here it is. Srila Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar. He's sitting with all these devotees of his god brother, and he's hearing about all these things on how Prabhupada had empowered uh, people to give Harinam, and how he empowered people to give, Brahman initiation. So all of a sudden, he wants to because he knows his god brother is not going to do something that was off the wall. Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar, he even stayed in the house of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada when he was married, and associated with him when he was even married, and he could see that you're not going to do something that wasn't actually authorized, or he thought it out. So he wanted to see, like, how did he come up with this? How could he think of doing something like this? So he comes in and gives a lecture of what we call Gaudiya. Not the regular just Gayatri, but Gaudiya Brahma, Gayatri mantra. So how is our Gaudiya Brahma Gayatri mantra different from any other Gayatri mantra? Nobody has had the nobody has to investigate such a thing, but Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar, seeing the activities of his god brother, he says, I have to see what he came up with. So he said he went to the Sandarbhas, and he knows that Jiva Goswami made a commentary on it, but he couldn't find it. But he wanted to study it and present it to the devotees. So he goes through. There's a tape on it, and it's also written in one of his books. Actually, twice he talked about it, and that's how important it was to him to try to understand, and that's how eye-opening. It was eye-opening. It wasn't just something to understand, but it was eye-opening. So then, there was actually a video of Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar and Srila Prabhupada together one time. And when they were together, Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar presents a poem that he wrote, and the poem is that we are Radha Dasya, by way of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and he quotes Bhaktivinoda Thakur by way of such and such, but that we are all Radha Dasya. And then at the end, Prabhupada asked him, did our Gurudev hear this? And he said, not only did he hear it, but he published it. So Prabhupada was really surprised, that his Gurudev had liked such a wonderful poem. So here, Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar, he's studying the Gayatri, going through it very carefully, Om Bur, and he's explaining everything as he goes. And when he gets to Vararium, that's the Ishtadev. Who's the Ishtadev? And he says, well, actually our Ishtadev is Radharani. So, he's really surprised. He's like, yeah, our Ishtadev is, he's been doing Gayatri Mantra for so long, and all of a sudden he understands, wait a minute, our Gaudiya Brahma Gayatri is, our Ishtadev is Radharani. So then, but Radharani in a mood of asking for your help, not you're qualified, not that you have to be qualified to go to her, but she is asking. So he uses the word, she is calling. And that's it. You can feel a pause that, oh my God, he just understood a very, very deep point, that Radharani is calling. Even if the person is unqualified, she's still calling him. She wants him to be a duta. So he says yes. He resolves the question in his mind. Yes, he can empower because the person is taking the person is taking the person that is being initiated, and he's taking it and giving it to Radharani, and she's calling anyways. So everything's perfect. Everything's perfect in that. So myself, I don't want this thought of Ritvik to be demoted or not useful. I am a representative of the society as best as I can, and I am a person that can give, excuse me, Hari Nam, and I am a person that can give Brahman initiation. Now, when I'm doing these things, I can give Brahman initiation, yes, but the rest of the society may differ in their thoughts. That no, you have to be qualified by us or you can't give this. Well, I'm already qualified by Prabhupada. He has made me qualified. I'm a representative, and just a few months before he leaves, this thought of Ritvik is given out. And I'm a Ritvik. But now, what are my, what are my responsibilities? I don't really have the responsibility to take care of the devotee. I'm giving him the opportunity to enter and serve Radharani. That's all I'm doing. I'm touching him on the shoulder, giving him a name, giving him a Gayatri mantra, and asking him to please go towards Radharani. So even Srila Prabhupada, when he gave out his tape, he gave out a tape giving the Brahma Gayatri mantra. Okay? At the end of that tape, in the original tape, Prabhupada said, when, this is the duty of the person that's getting initiated by the tape or initiated by a representative. He says, when you have the possibility to hear it from a qualified person, he says like that. In other words, you're not hearing it from a qualified person if you're hearing it from me. But when you have the opportunity to hear it from a qualified person, then you must take advantage of that. So that is the responsibility of the person that was initiated by myself, either in Harinam or either in Brahman initiation. That person has to look for a qualified person that can uplift him, not just a representative. I'm a empowered representative. I am not qualified in all the sense of bhakti yoga. So that is not going to be taken away from me. Whether some don't understand it or some don't even accept it or anything like this, I'm sorry. I am a Ritvik representative of my Gurudev. And I am not taking on the responsibility of a devotee. I'm not taking it on. The karma and everything of that person is not going to fall on my shoulders. I am just introducing him. Just like, a mailman comes. He may come to the house and give you some mail and everything, but he's not really responsible. After giving you the mail, you have a responsibility to read the letter and things like that, but he has no responsibility. I'm just a messenger, like Hanuman. He's just a messenger. So Yeah, Ravana couldn't kill Hanuman because he was just a messenger. Yeah, and of course, we all are messengers of Radharani, all dutas of Radharani. So in the last part, please, Ritvik in this sense is accepted, and also take note that our Brahma Gayatri, it is with the Ishtadev of Radharani. So how much more mercy can we have? So I take leave, and sorry that it's a two tape thing, but you can put it together, both of them, and yeah, okay. See anything else? No, no, no. It actually makes me happy that I was able to speak of such a thing. It got a little late tonight, but oh, Jai Shri Prabhupada, Jai Gurudev, Jai Guru Pranim Vyasadeva Ki Jai. And as we can see, uh, Bhakti Siddhanta had such deep vision. He knew that coming to the West would mean that you would have to use different standard, completely different standard. But it doesn't mean that it's not Krishna consciousness. It just means that you have a different standard, a different approach, and everything. It shouldn't be neglected by us, in any way, or downgrading it. You know, oh, downgrading the person, but it's just a different situation. And it was such a different situation that he established a different system of the Gaudiya mission instead of the Gaudiya Mat. And he wanted to keep it like that so that the heavy duty Brahmins, devotees of his, would not have to even think of what's going to go on in the West, or they don't have to accept it, understand it, or anything like that. So really, he's so much foresight, so incredible foresight, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Oh, okay, that's about it. Time to take rest.